name is Noeline Cheraro. Hope you are energized, inspired, motivated, and yet, yes, we have another learning opportunity today. So, one of the most common questions that people ask me is, how do I build a strong online presence? How do I get started? And how do I keep people engaged? The reality is that it can be scary, it can seem like an uphill task, more so if you're the kind of person that just enjoys to have a laid back kind of environment. You prefer to work from the background than being in the spotlight. That can seem like an uphill task. It can seem scary. However, it has become inevitable in this day and age for you to have a strong online presence, whether it's about building your career or getting academic opportunities, or you have a business, you're running a company, whatever scope of life you're in, you need to get online because that's where life is happening. And so for many young people, it kind of feels scary, especially if you've never done it. How do I start? I can tell you for a fact, the first time I got onto Twitter, I was overwhelmed. My one question was, how do people even stay alive on this platform? And probably that's how you feel. You logged into Facebook or you logged into Pinterest or Instagram and you're like, where do people get the content? How do people manage to stay this active every day? There's a way around it. And so in this video, I'm going to share some basics on how to get started on building a strong online presence, and then how to start building engagement on your platforms. So before we get started, the thing about online presence, I want you to think about it like in-person interaction. The people online are real people, they're not robots. And think about it the same way you would carry yourself, the same way you would interact in a real person engagement. When you meet people at a party, when you meet people at a function, in a workshop, in a conference, how do you put yourself across? Now, for many of us, you have an idea of what you want to say, how you want to say it. You have your business cards, you choose your clothes accordingly. But when it comes to the virtual space, you kind of feel overwhelmed. You kind of feel disempowered. But using the analogy of the fact that it's just a different platform for communication and connecting with people, but it is still about human interaction. So the principles are going to be exactly the same. So to get you started, remember that you are a real person coming to meet real people. So try to be as human as possible. Look at yourself and ask yourself, what is the most unique thing about you? What is it that people find fascinating about you? What do your friends like about you? What do people enjoy about your company? We're over 7 billion people on the earth. However, no one is exactly like you. There's things that are so unique about you. There are things that are so particular about you. Your friends can tell you, your family can tell you, and probably you already know the things that make you tick, the things that make you stand out of the crowd. And those are the things you want to bring across even as you start your online engagement. Let us know about your unique ability. It is just human nature. We are constantly looking out for something unique, for something different, for something outstanding. And you don't have to go all over yourself just to find it, because these are things you already have. There are things that you have lived with, there are things that you embrace as a person, and you just need to articulate it for us. So make a list of the things that make you stand out. It could be your personality, it could be a sense of humor, it could be your weirdness, it could be anything, and that is what is going to begin to draw people to you. So as you begin to profile yourself as a unique being, because yes, there are so many profiles. How do you stand out? By being different. Bring that difference to the virtual space. Bring it with you as you begin to tell us about yourself in the about section. As you post, bring that unique personality. The reason why many people feel overwhelmed is because they feel like they need to be like everybody else. They feel like they need to measure up and just be on a comparison scale with everyone. No, that is the quickest way to actually get overwhelmed, because if you're trying to be like everyone, you're going to be overwhelmed. Try to be you. Appreciate you as a person. Be authentic. So use your own language, use your own style, post in your own way. Be you, and we shall begin to embrace you as a person and like you and follow you and interact with you as a person. One of the most frustrating thing that people have told me is when they like a person online and then get to meet them in person and realize the two people are not the same. The person online and the person in person is different. That's frustrating. Why? Because when I connect with you online, I presume that you are a real human being. You are a real person. So when I meet you in person, I also want to see that same humanity, that same persona coming through. So to get you started, think about who you are, what makes you unique, what makes you different, and bring that into this virtual space. How you profile yourself, your choice of posts, your choice of topics, your choice of language, your choice of pictures. It's all about you. It's your space, and you invite us into that space to interact with you. The second thing about building a strong online presence is that, connected to being human, is that people want to know you are authentic. There's a lot of fake news, there's a lot of fake information, a lot of fake products all around us, and somewhere in each one of us, we're kind of fed up. People want to know, are you for real? So if you're going to build a very strong online presence, one of the things we mess up is in trying to impress people. We get all kinds of information. Check your facts before you post it. Check your facts before you claim it's a truth or a fact. Now, as much as you want to impress, probably it worked. You probably saw this crazy video on someone's platform and they got, I don't know, maybe 500 or 5,000 likes, and you're like, whoa, I think I need to borrow this, bring it to my platform. Remember what I said, be you, be authentic. And in being authentic is that you need to be truthful. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. So be very critical about the kind of information you're bringing onto your page, because it forms an image about you. And talking about information, the third thing in getting you started, the thing about human interaction is that we all have value, but you need to articulate the value that you're bringing into any space, whether in person or virtually. As you start setting up your virtual platform, you need to critically think about, yes, what makes me unique, but also what are my strengths, what are my abilities, and what's the value that I can offer people. Remember, it's an interaction. The question you need to answer in your mind is, why should I follow you? Why should I like you? Why should I be your friend on social media? You need to give me a reason, and that reason is embedded in the value that you're offering. So what's the value you are bringing to the virtual space? Every time you come to space and think people are just going to like you, nah, unless you're selling ice cream. But realistically, think about the value, and we all have value. And how do you start to think about your value? The things that you're good at. It could be your academic experience, it could be your work experience, it could be the things you read, the things you like, the things you have explored, your natural abilities, your talent, whatever it is. Map out the value that you are bringing. And as you come to the virtual space, remember, you are a giver, not a taker. Because if you keep waiting to take, then nobody is going to want to hang around you. But be intentional about giving. And how do you give? Is presenting the value, sharing your knowledge, sharing your skills, sharing opportunities. Whatever it is that you're innately good at, share it. Bring that to the virtual space. And by no doubt, people are going to be very interested in engaging with you. And having noted that, not everyone is going to be interested in your platform. There are people that are going to be interested in the kind of value you're offering. The kind of information or knowledge or skills or opportunities you're putting across will appeal to a certain group of people. So be cautious about that. And so stay focused on the kind of people that need what you're offering. Don't get sidetracked into trying to get everyone to follow you, because it doesn't work that way. And as you continually offer value, people will begin to like your posts, share them, and then invite their friends to come and check out whatever it is that you're offering. Now, that doesn't seem as huge as many of us think about social media engagement. It's just being you as a person, being intentional about giving more than taking, and that's how relationships are built. The last thing about building a strong online presence is going to be about engagement. Like in any human interaction or in any human relationship, communication is key, and communication is never a one-way. It's always a two-way traffic. So even when it comes to online engagement, be intentional about communicating with the people that follow you. And how do you do that? When someone asks a question, respond. When someone has an inquiry about something, come back and interact. It took me a long while to learn that, but it does make a big difference. When you just come back and keep the conversations going on your wall, that is how you begin to engage people. If someone likes, just note back and say, thank you for liking. Or, if they have a question, respond to that question. Human interaction, just like in real life. If I met you and said, you have a nice shirt, and then you said nothing, that is rude. Probably I'm not going to compliment you about anything else for as long as I can imagine, until I get to know you better. But if I met you in the lobby and said, hey, that's a nice shirt you're wearing, and you're like, thank you, oh, by the way, my name is so-and-so, what's your name? You've already started a conversation. Like I said, think about it as a human interaction and engage from that perspective. Talk back when people ask, because that is how we build relationships. It's all about human engagement. Bring your humans, your human to the virtual space, and people will want to engage with you. People will want to connect with you. Embrace yourself, love who you are, embrace your strength, embrace your weaknesses, and just be authentic as much as you can, because that's what people are looking for. And the thing about being authentic and also engaging is being consistent. Be consistent, set a pattern, and know how often am I going to post, what do I want to post, what do I want to say, and just keep it going. So in a nutshell, those are the basics that will help you get started on building an online presence and beginning to build engagement. However, I must note that there's so much information out there, there's so many experts on this subject, and sometimes you might want to sit in a workshop or take a course to just up your game so you can even do better. These are just foundational basics. People have been asking, how do I get started? And once you get started, remember to add more skill, learn more tools, and then you can even engage more on a wider platform. My name is Noeline Chirabo. Have a blessed day and a blessed week. Please like and follow my YouTube channel. God richly bless you.